Hello YouTube, Vylon here, formerly known as Badass Battletech, and today I'm going to be starting a new series. Recently I got into, or not recently, but um, about in the last 6 months or so, I've been getting into a game called Warframe. This is a third-person looter shooter. This thing's been an absolute blast to play. I play with my friends all the time. And today I'm going to be starting a new series involving Warframe. Um, this series is going to consist of uh, 30-minute Mott survivals, solo Mott survivals, with while talking about certain frames and the configurations that I'll be using for each drop. So let's get started. I'm going to be using Atlas. The reason I'm using Atlas is more of a sentimental reason. He was the first frame I was interested in, and uh, so for a while I was using base Atlas, and then they finally came out with Atlas Prime, and I was like, gimme, I need it now. I need it yesterday. So lo and behold, I ended up getting Atlas Prime, and I am definitely not looking back. They did a wonderful job with his new look. So let's get on to the configuration. So for the configuration, I am using a high strength, high duration build. Um, and as you can see, I have a lot of prime and umbral stuff on him. Now, the reason why I went for high power strength and high duration is mainly for the rumblers. That's part of the thing that got me into using Atlas. Uh, has nothing to do with him just being big and punchy, although that's always a plus. But it was his rumblers that got me into playing Atlas. And so what I did was I made big, beefy rumblers that would help run around, draw attention away from me, and kick some ass. So aside from that, how does duration and strength help him out? In addition, his landslide has a greater window of comboing and hits like a freight train, especially considering that it does take into consideration the uh, melee weapon and or augments mods that it has on it. I'm using no augments on him for this build, so that means no no Orgaze, no Path of Statues. This is just purely brute strength. Um, Unreal mods, obviously, to boost his health and armor and power strength. Constitution, streamlined to increase his duration and efficiency. Primed vigor for more additional health and some shields. Prime continuity for duration, and prime flow because he eats up energy, like a lot of it. As for the uh, arcanes, these are the two arcanes I use the most. Um, Again, I'm melee focused if I haven't already said it. And so we go here. Uh, Arcane Prime Charger on melee kill increases damage of primary weapon for 8 seconds, plus 1 Arcane Revive. And then there's Arcane Fury. Basically says 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapon for 18 seconds on critical hit. And we'll get to this, get to why that is so amazing for me. Um, let's see. So let's get on to the primary, secondary, and melee weapon. So my weapon of choice is the Prisma Gorgon. I'm going to be using the Prisma Gorgon. Mainly one sentimental value. When I first came across the regular Gorgon, um, it kicked a lot of ass for me. I really liked it, and so later on I came across the Gorgon Wraith and the Gorgon Prisma, and they just been staple weapon, the staple primaries for me for ever since I've first got the Gorgons. The Prisma Gorgon cost me a pretty penny when dealing with Borrow. Ugh. Anyways, for its configuration, I will be using a viral crit build with a lot of or with some hunter munitions. This ultimately creates a nasty bleed proc build. On top of that, it's got Hush because a silent machine gun, nasty. So the Riven doesn't really do much; it just gives me additional multi-shot and reload speed, which are stupid valuable for a weapon like this because that reload speed is an is troublesome. Next, we are using the twin Grakatas. Um, going for a viral and a crit build. High critical chance, high critical damage, and negative damage to Corpus, which I don't care. Nobody cares if it's damage to Corpus. Now, if it was damage to Greniers, that would be a problem. But it's not. This is Corpus. It's Corpus, so that's fine. Um, Again, focusing on viral and critical damage, 107%. So this is guaranteed a critical. So hell yeah. Additional ammo in the magazine because reloading this thing is a bitch. Don't have anything in the Exilus. I plan on forming this in the future. Probably gonna give it another Matter Eye, max this out, and then use something like it's called Spry Sights. Because I actually like this mod. It increases mobility and stuff, but I don't have that on right now, so we're just gonna leave it as is for the video. Now here is the real gem, the Tekko Primes. So again, needs a couple more forma and needs to max out the sacrificial steel and pressure, but otherwise 158% critical chance. So what that means is high chance of red crits, and yeah, it's only got 2.4 crit multiplier, but I'm seeing red crits every other strike, so I could care less how big or strong the enemy is. This thing hits like a freight train. Also, with an 89.6 status chance, this thing is almost guaranteed to status proc every single hit. So the only thing that is holding me back from getting 100 is needing one more 60/60 mod. But I don't have room for it. As you can see, I have a bunch of other stuff that was more important, such as Berserker, Condition Overload, the Tekko Prime, or the Tekko Riven, 228% critical chance, and 128% cold. Now I'm doing Blast and Corrosive for damage types, though I could probably rearrange things and get Viral and Radiation out of it. But I'm going to leave it as is because this has been the most reliable build for me. So yeah. This weapon is also a slash heavy weapon, so Viral and Radiation would be a very good choice. Actually, now that I think of it, there we go. better. Let's leave it at that. Plus, we're going to be going against what are they called? Corrupted, and radiation is good against them. For companion, I'll be using Warframe Prime. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot notable for the build. He's got vacuum. He's got enhanced vitality, calculated redirection. Mainly, I use him as a general purpose companion. Heals me, shields me, and attacks. Using the Prime laser rifle, his primary. Again, nothing really noticeable or notable. Just just a higher crit chance, and I do need to put like Forma on him, but formatting my companions and their weapons is not a high priority for me. So, but I am aware of what I need to do to improve him. Something's bothering me about the attachments. There we go. All right, so yeah, that's my Helminth. She's adorable, adorable little nightmare creature. All right, so we're going to go to the Void. Mott. Oh, gotta set that to solo. And let's get this show on the road.
Mic off.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support has been replenished. Our operative is making progress. Our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
Tenno, come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the Void.
Life support activated.
It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of my Yanis key. They will learn this simple truth. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the Void. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. Behold, they cut me down, but still I speak. I am energy, and I cannot be destroyed.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Life support activated. I've delivered. Life support capsule. Life support has been replenished. Life support has been replenished. Additional life support has arrived. Additional life support has arrived. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Lights activated. Tenno operative just found. They could do this without you. more successful we will be. Life support has been replenished. Life support activated. all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Mic on.
Alright, so if you like what you see, I plan on making more videos in the future.
Critical life support levels.
So if you like what you see, like,
Extraction
comment,
is your
subscribe,
best option.
and I'll like to see some suggestions and stuff. Would be appreciated. So yeah, hope to hear from you guys soon. You have a wonderful day.